Hi, good afternoon. I'm Don May, Executive Vice President of Sales and Marketing here at Xeris Group. And we're very excited today to introduce our new DataPro2Go Wireless LTE Internet Failover Solution as part of our Data2Go Wireless service. The DataPro product is part of our hardware and service bundle and leverages our lightning fast LTE platform. During this presentation, I'll be providing information on how the DataPro2Go solution can be leveraged to reduce internet downtime, save your business money, and most importantly, maintain employee productivity through our enhanced business internet continuity service. So let's go ahead and get started now. So how exactly does this solution work? Well, the DataPro2Go solution is made up of the DataPro2Go router and the Data2Go Wireless LTE network. Together, this solution creates a tightly integrated end-to-end wireless internet solution that will fail over from your primary internet wireline connection during an internet outage. The router is installed on-premise and set up as a secondary internet gateway. This does require that your on-premise router supports a dual WAN connection. So when the primary internet fails, the DataPro router becomes the default internet gateway, and all traffic that's authorized to traverse this connection is passed. And that's really part of our secret with the DataPro2Go solution. It's an always-on LTE connection, but it's an on-demand service, meaning that when your internet goes down, that's when you start incurring usage charges. So while you have an always-on connection, you're only billed for actually what you use. Much different than a traditional DSL backup solution. So to help visualize this, we've created a little marketing video featuring Gary. Gary's golf shop is the scene of an internet outage caused by the dreaded Backhoe Joe. Let's see how Gary deals with this situation.
This is Joe. Backhoe Joe. Joe accidentally tore straight through the fiber optic wire that pumps the World Wide Web into Gary's golf shop. Backhoe Joe basically just severed the main artery to this guy's business bloodline. So, why is Gary so www.calm about his offline catastrophe? Well, like many business owners who see an average of 14 hours of internet downtime per year, totaling billions of lost revenue, Gary invests thousands of dollars each year to keep his backup internet up and running for emergencies just like this. Whoa, wait a minute. Gary? You mean you've been paying month after month for unused backup internet service that flows through the exact same wire that Backhoe Joe just busted to bits? Uh-oh. That's like keeping your life savings in your mall-addicted teenage daughter's personal bank account. That's like setting up an appointment to get life insurance the day after your funeral. That's just, not really the smartest thing, Gary. What Gary needs is DataPro2Go. DataPro2Go diversifies your backup internet. It's wireless, delivered from a lofty cloud that's out of Backhoe Joe's destructive reach. For less than your Mocha Caramel Latte Grande, only $9.95 per month, you'll have constant connection to our reliable 4G LTE network. It's efficient, it's speedy, and it's yours with no contract. DataPro2Go provides hardware for easy self-installation. No more wasted money for service you don't use. Plus, you'll also have quick access to the DataPro View portal. Keep a constant eye on all of your devices and locations. Monitor usage, monitor firmware, and run systematic health checks. Go to Data2GoWireless.com and sign up for your risk-free 2-week trial. Diversify your backup internet and protect yourself from the downed internet woes of the world's Backhoe Joes. DataPro2Go and Data2Go Wireless are part of the Xeris Group family of products.
All right, so we think Gary is one of thousands of business owners each year affected by unavoidable internet outages that cost companies billions of dollars in lost revenue. Hopefully, this video will help put into perspective how the DataPro2Go product can help eliminate wireline outages by diversifying your internet connection technologies. So when we created the DataPro2Go product, we really thought of it as an insurance policy for your business. We all have insurance for various things. We have auto insurance, health insurance, personal property insurance. And why do we have these insurances? Well, to protect us from losses. You know, you pay a monthly premium to access those insurance policies, and then when you have an actual claim, you'll pay a deductible. And that's exactly how the DataPro2Go solution is structured. It's insurance for your primary internet connection. You pay just $9.95 per month for access to our fast nationwide LTE network. And when your primary internet goes down, you pay $24.95 per gigabyte of usage. That's your deductible. And you only pay for usages when you actually need those services. So for roughly about $120 per year, you can virtually guarantee you'll never lose internet connectivity or lose money because your primary internet connection goes down. So if you have any of those insurances listed on that page, I mean, it's pretty prudent to consider DataPro2Go product as well. I mean, if you have a primary internet connection today and it goes down, how does that impact your business? In most cases, it's going to cost you money. And with the DataPro2Go solution being as cost effective as it is, we think it's the great alternative to backing it up with a wireline connection. So how can you use the DataPro2Go product? Well, you can use it as a backup solution for your primary internet connection and point of sale system. Most point of sale systems today operate on an internet backbone, as do many other mission critical business applications, and the DataPro2Go product works perfectly as a secondary internet connection for your business. To diversify your internet technologies, because so many of our business tools that require access to the proverbial cloud, things like CRM and accounting software, think of Office 365 in your email. I mean, most companies today are using some sort of cloud-based email server. All those tools reside in the public internet. Therefore, internet connections are increasingly more important. As we saw earlier with Gary's Golf Shop, adding a second wireline connection that runs through the exact same underground utility as your primary isn't exactly the wisest decision. We feel wireless LTE is, and the DataPro2Go is the perfect fit in that situation. To provide a wireless connection for your PBX or VoIP calling in a disaster recovery scenario. In the event of a catastrophic wireline failure, you want your customers and employees to be reachable not just on their personal cell phones, but on the main business telephone system, and DataPro can absolutely do this as well. And lastly, to eliminate the manual credit card processing during internet downtimes. This is something that costs retail food service businesses thousands of dollars in lost revenue each month. The manual transactions that are run, think of the old knuckle buster card imprint systems. Yes, those are still in use today. Well, those transactions can often be declined later, leaving the business owner holding the tab. With DataPro2Go, we can eliminate the need to run those transactions manually, guaranteeing the transactions go through on the very first time. So why should you use DataPro2Go? Well, as I mentioned before, too many companies fail to properly diversify their internet connections. So, don't leave your business susceptible to major internet outages. Diversify the technology. Use wireless to back up your primary wireline internet. Leveraging our unique billing system, as I said before, we only bill for usages when they occur. So don't waste money on prepaid wireline or even prepaid wireless services that are only used a few times each month. Our system allows you to take advantage of our pay-per-use platform, ultimately saving you money and only requiring you to pay for usages when they occur. Because our platform is built on national Tier 1 LTE provider networks, guaranteeing you lightning fast national LTE coverage in your area. With our unique zip code finder tool, we narrow down each location to only the strongest LTE carrier signal for the address and provision that device accordingly. This allows you to maintain a single vendor for all your wireless LTE failover needs and still get the diversity and coverage advantages of multiple LTE networks. So let's go ahead and take a look at the financial impact of the DataPro2Go solution and how much money we can actually save your organization. We're going to go ahead and run a little ROI example. This is a food service company. Let me go ahead and show you real quickly. So what you're looking at here is a screenshot from our online ROI tool. You can run your own scenario at www.data2gowireless.com and click on the ROI calculator button. You can put your own data in and find out exactly what DataPro can do for your organization. But let's go ahead and run through this scenario. In this case, the client has 50 retail food service stores. 80% of their business is via credit card transaction, which is pretty typical in the food service industry. You can see they're open 52 weeks per year and 119 hours each week. They have a fairly reliable broadband connection at 99.5%. They've selected our no contract plan here, and that's $9.95 per month. Okay. And then you can go ahead and see that their average hourly revenue per location is about $420. And if you add all that up and take into account their internet downtime at 99.5% per year, you're going to see that they are losing around looks like about $500,000 per year. If you add in the cost of the services tied to the DataPro2Go platform, that savings is about $499,000 per year. So a very significant savings and obviously a cash flow positive scenario for that customer month one. So can your business really afford not to consider DataPro2Go? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the DataPro2Go Cloud Management tool. What you're seeing here is a screenshot of the DataPro2Go portal. You can see from the screenshot, it's a really nice interface. It's really super easy to use. It's credentialed and secure, so it does require a login to get access. A couple of notes on this. It is hosted at our geo-redundant data centers. The locations and devices can be plotted on a Google Maps diagram, so it gives you access to location data, uptime, green light for up, red light for down, etc. You can also get reports about signal strength availability, as well as you can keep an eye on your overall business continuity platform, making sure your LTE Failover Solution is always up and running. And we think this is a great tool. It's included with the price of the DataPro services. So let's move on to technical specifications. Couple things to note. This does support PoE with the included power adapter. One of the key questions I get a lot is going to be about throughput, and the theoretical throughput is 100 megabits per second down, as well as 50 megabits per second up. Now that's on the LTE side. We all know that this is theoretical speeds, but because we target each address for best network signal with our zip code finder, we're finding that we're averaging about 20 megabits per second down and roughly 10 megabits per second up. So that means you're going to get network throughput comparable to Metro Ethernet services, in some cases much faster than what your existing wireline services are. As networks are continually upgraded, we'll start to see those real-world speeds begin to close the gap between the actual and the theoretical. So, in closing, I want to leave you with a couple points. We do provide guaranteed nationwide coverage. Our service is carrier neutral, meaning we provide LTE service on multiple Tier 1 wireless provider networks. You only pay for usages when you actually have usages on the service. It's scalable and it's affordable. We have DataPro2Go Management Portal, and best of all of this is included at no contract required, just $9.95 per month. We think DataPro2Go is one bright idea. If you'd like to learn more about the DataPro2Go product or our Data2Go Wireless network, please visit our website at www.Data2Go Wireless. That's data, the number 2, gowireless.com. Or you can send me an email at dmay@xerisgroup. I'd like to thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.